Flexible electronics are revolutionizing how devices are designed and used, from foldable displays to wearable health monitors and implantable sensors. But with innovation comes a challenge. How do we responsibly recycle technology built for versatility, not disassembly? In this presentation, we'll uncover the sustainability issues, obstacles, and solutions for managing flexible electronics at the end of their life. Unlike traditional rigid devices, flexible electronics can bend, stretch, and adapt to surfaces that glass or metal casings never could. They're lightweight, comfortable, and open new possibilities for healthcare, consumer products, and smart devices. However, their complex construction, optimized for performance rather than recyclability, means that as their popularity grows, so does the challenge of disposing of them sustainably. The very features that make flexible electronics innovative also make them hard to recycle. They're built from multiple layers of advanced materials, conductive inks, polymers, and nanoscale components, fused together in ways that resist separation. Standard recycling processes, designed for rigid circuit boards, can damage delicate flexible parts. Strong adhesives and protective encapsulants lock layers together, making removal of reusable materials labor-intensive and costly. Instead of rigid glass or epoxy boards, flexible devices often use plastic substrates like PAT, polyamide, or thermoplastic polyurethane. These can degrade or release harmful byproducts under high heat. Conductive elements, such as silver nanoparticles or copper nanowires, are dispersed throughout the device in tiny quantities, making them difficult to recover economically. Hybrid designs that combine flexible and rigid components add yet another layer of complexity to recycling. Many flexible electronics are small. Think smart patches, diagnostic tools, or electronic tags, so they often end up in household trash instead of e-waste programs. This leads to lost resources and environmental risks, as metals and chemicals can leach into soil and water or pollute the air if incinerated. Left unmanaged, these devices contribute to the rapidly growing global e-waste problem. Researchers are exploring biodegradable substrates made from natural materials like cellulose nanofibers and silk proteins. Some designs aim to dissolve in safe solvents for easier component recovery. Eco-friendly conductors could replace metals that are harder to reclaim. While these innovations are still in development, they point toward a future where flexible electronics are not only high-performing, but also environmentally responsible. One promising strategy is modular design, building devices with detachable parts for easier separation. Imagine a wearable patch with a snap-on processor that can be reused, paired with a biodegradable sensor that can be safely discarded. This approach reduces waste, improves recycling efficiency, and makes the process more economically viable for licensed recyclers. Manufacturers, licensed recyclers, and researchers must work together to solve these challenges. Sharing design details can help recyclers develop specialized recovery methods for delicate layered devices. Dedicated recycling streams and take-back programs tailored to flexible electronics can ensure these products are handled properly instead of ending up in landfills. Consumers also play a crucial role. Public education about the materials in flexible electronics and clear disposal instructions can keep these devices out of general waste. Simple steps, like proper labeling or QR codes linking to recycling guidelines, can make it easier for people to return devices to licensed recyclers. Creating a sustainable future for flexible electronics means designing with end-of-life in mind from the very start. Manufacturers can support recycling infrastructure, adopt circular economy practices, and make reuse and recovery part of standard business models. With collaboration between industry, recyclers, and consumers, we can ensure that flexibility in design doesn't mean rigidity in sustainability. If you have flexible electronics to recycle or need guidance on sustainable disposal, we can help. Because flexibility in electronics should never mean inflexibility in recycling. Partner with licensed recyclers to ensure a sustainable future.